Madrazo from Fitness Lifestyle Davao Digital Creators. So Joem, are you here? Nandito po ba si Joem? If not, I will ask the question for Joem.
Wala daw.
Ay, wala daw.
Okay.
Eh, di ako na lang.
Okay.
Okay, so the first question coming from Joem is, ooh, how many hours a day or how many times in a week do you prepare for the concert and how do you keep yourself healthy? Wow.
Very good question. Ako mismo hindi ko alam kung paano sagutin yun eh. But I feel like, through the grace of God, hindi naman ako nagkakasakit recently. Maraming salamat po. Awa ng Diyos. Kasi ang dami talagang nangyayaring ganap sa buhay ko aside from the concert preparations. So, maintaining my health really is one of my #1 priorities right now. But we also started doing the dance rehearsals for my concert last month po before I started other things like yung mga, ito na nga, nag-fly pa ako to Germany and stuff like that. Just so that I have a gist of what I'm gonna be doing na sa concert. Ipo-polish na lang later on. So, it's really a balance of finding time for yourself and then finding time to rehearse and then other things. Nagkakagulo-gulo na sa schedule, but it's really just priorities, you know? So, kahit na kailangan kong gumising ng maaga, I make it a point to go to the gym. It's not just for, you know, physical fitness for the aesthetic. It's really for my overall health, yung stamina ko sa concert, to be able to prolong dance numbers and stuff like that. So, ayun, those are some of the preparations I'm doing for my concert. Also, I'm gonna start vocal rehearsals and band rehearsals and vocal coaching soon. So it's stuff that we're all very much excited for. Yeah.
Oh, grabe yung waking up super early to go to the gym.
Kasi, kunwari, if it's before showtime, I have to be showtime. Dati, 10:30 yung call time kasi 11 yung live yun. So, I have to wake up at 7 or 8, mga ganun, para tumakbo, mag-lift, or whatever. So, ayun.
That's an early 20s energy, no? Grabe.
Kasi after showtime, yung iba, like the Daranatics, nagugulat sila may ganap ako after showtime. Ano, my day doesn't end after showtime eh. At saka, at least minsan, if may free time after showtime, I can do whatever I want na. Kasi the gym, it's out of the way. That's how I started my day na.
Tama. That's a good way to start the day, though.
Yes.
Okay. Next, the question coming from Mommy Jo of JoeBonsol.net. Is Mommy Jo here?
Hello po!
There. So we have our mic, or should I give my mic? Okay, my mic na. Ayan.
Thank you, BJ Sam.
Of course, very hardworking tayo.
Thank you, DJ Sam. Congratulations, Darren, on your candies.
Thank you po. Salamat po.
Oh, we're so excited for you.
Thank you po.
Siguro my question is, in the 10 years, do you think you have achieved your goal in your music career already o meron pa? At saka, are there some more up your sleeves that you're hiding that you're going to unveil in this concert? We're excited to see kung meron pang surprise.
Salamat po. Of course, there's a lot of surprises for this concert. Not just in terms of the music po, but also the production, the stage design, the prods. Very exciting po. But for me, of course, there's so many things that I've already achieved in terms of my personal goals in my career in the past 10 years. Siyempre po, nung 12 years old ako, nung pumunta dito for The Voice Kids, pangarap ko lang naman maisa lang sa blind auditions, tsaka maisa lang sa ASAP natin to. So those are some of the goals and dreams that I have already achieved in the past 10 years. Ayun po, to stage my own major solo concerts, to release albums and all that. To be part of yung mga ito pong mga acting, movies and also series and stuff like that. So those are some of the things that I have achieved from my bucket list po. And there's nothing wrong with wanting more. Siguro for me, I want to release music internationally pa, like to be on the global stage din po. Hopefully soon din. So those are some things that I want to achieve pa in my career as well. And also in terms of my personal life, siguro to be able to continue my studies kapag may time na talaga para matutukan ko po. Kasi I stopped after high school. Sakto rin, 2020 was the year that I was supposed to enroll for college. Tapos, ayun, dahil sa pandemya hindi na natuloy. So, who knows? Maybe after my concert, magka-time na po mag-enroll. Opo, makahanap na ng college. Ayun.
Huling hirit na lang, anong course dapat?
Dati po gusto ko po talaga in the medical field, katulad ng magulang ko, most of my relatives, yeah. Pero ang hirap pala talaga, kailangan talaga araw-araw kang papasok sa school, you have to really be there, be present. So it's kind of hard to maintain that kind of lifestyle. So yun nga po, to become more practical with it, siguro sa business management, mga ganun po. Kasi maybe one day I want to own my own business or be part of a business. At least alam ko kung paano i-handle yung finances and maybe be my own manager as well. Hindi ko na kailangan mag-hire ng iba. So, ayun, business management po siguro.
Thank you.
Thank you po.
Thank you so much po for your question. Now, we have John Derek Ordonez for Manila Concert Junkies.
Hey! Okay po.
Ayan. Hi Darren,
Hello.
Derek from Manila Concert Junkies. Before my question, I just want to congratulate you for your concert and
Thank
because
you.
I myself is a Darrenatic. Yeah.
Wow,
Nandun ako ng Thanksgiving party ng January.
What?
Yes.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
and of course, so ayun, and we have seen your growth no,
Okay.
for your 10th year anniversary. So my first question would be, what do you think is your biggest challenge as you enter your 10th year in showbiz?
Of course, siguro one of the biggest challenges for me is what's next? Like after this, what else do I have to offer to, you know, those who have continuously watched and supported me throughout the 10 years po. Talagang, it's all about reinventing yourself at the end of the day. So, ayun po, siguro that's one of the challenges for me after my 10 years. And also, ano pa ba? Parang yun lang for now. Opo.
Sige. Thank you. Now, we all know naman that you grew up in Canada, your family's there. So, my next question would be, if there are opportunities for Darren to pursue career in Canada, or even in Hollywood, you might not know, di ba? Will you grab it?
Of course, kasi syempre hindi naman po tayo lahat nabibigyan ng ganun ka special na opportunity. You know, not everyone is given that same chance to be able to have that kind of career. So, if the time comes or if there's an opportunity, I'd certainly grab it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
See
po.
you on June 1.
See you. Thank you po.
Thank you so much, John Derek, for your questions. And now we have questions coming from Nika Sabio of Push, but I will be asking the questions.
Okay.
So the first question is, please tell us something about your preparation for your concert and how involved are you in the creative process building detail?
I'd say I'm a lot more involved in terms of the creative process for all of my projects recently, in terms of mga single releases ko po, music videos, and now my 10th anniversary concert. And that's something that I appreciate with my team as well for the concert. We're all very collaborative, nagbabatuhan lang ng ideas. Dati parang nahihiya pa ako, syempre, coming from the Voice Kids, I didn't really know much of what I really wanted in terms of my career or creativity sa process and all that. So parang sumusunod lang ako, umuo lang ako. Ngayon, hindi na ako natatakot na mag-no sa mga ibang ideas or parang ibahin yung direction ng parte ng show na to or in my music video, parang no, I don't feel comfortable doing that. Like I say I have my own voice more now. Like I'm not afraid to voice my own opinions as well. Yeah.
And I think that comes with growing up then, diba? So,
Opo.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think-
Maturing.
Yeah. Love
Adulting.
it. Adulting. Okay, Nika's next question is, what is the greatest lesson you have learned for the past decade in your career?
The greatest lesson I've learned siguro is that you don't need to be a winner to feel like a winner, you know? Kasi syempre sa The Voice Kids hindi naman po ako yung nanalo, pero ang dami nang nangyari sa aking buhay. There's so much stuff that's happened in terms of my career, my personal life as well, and I never expected any of this to happen. So just don't give up, really. There's always gonna be a door that's open for you. It might not be now, but when the time comes, as long as you're willing enough to take risks and improve on whatever you're trying to improve on, it's gonna happen. And yun nga, naniniwala ako na if it's meant for you, it'll happen.